How's it going, YouTube? Dallasboi here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. This battle, I'm going up against QuarterGhost Kendall, who I ran into on one of Zed's streams. I was asking for an OU match after I pretty much got hacked out of an RU match previously. So, yeah, this is pretty much how I got this battle. But, anyways, looking at teams, you can see both Genesects. As of 8 last night, I believe, Genesect has been banned to Ubers, and, yeah, that's a little common question of the day. What are your thoughts on Genesect going to Uber? But, yeah, anyways, Genesect is looking like the big threat of the team, as is Terrakion, like usual, always big threat. But I've got Dugtrio to handle the Terrakion, and Heatran to handle the Genesect, and to, bully his own Heatran, I also have Dugtrio lying in the wings, so I can use that. So pretty much keep my Genesect and Heatran alive, and I should be good. So, without further ado, let's get into the match. My opponent's going to be leading off with this Terrakion, and I lead off with my Dugtrio, expecting him to be leading off with Heatran, but it's still a pretty good trade-off as I can KO the Terrakion right off the bat with an Earthquake after he brings me down my stash with the close combat. And looking at how the Terrakion has beat me, it's a Scarf variant, so well, doesn't really make too much of a difference in the long run. But I can use my Dugtrio as Death Spotter a little later on, as I am going to be going into Marshawn Lynch, my Thundurus, and if you get the reference, cool for you. And he actually predicts my switch into Thundurus-T, and actually goes for the Ice Fang, but I am able to live the hit and retaliate with an HP Ice, taking the Gliscor out. And now he kind of thinks that I'm a Scarf variant of Thundurus-T, so he brings in the Heatran, but I'm actually an Expert Belted variant, and he actually beats me with Heatran, which shocked me. And that's an obvious sign that he is Scarfed. So, using the fact that he's Scarfed, I'm going into my Genesect, just to try to U-turn out onto whatever comes in. Decides to bring in Tyranitar, and I opt to U-turn on the switch and bring my Breloom, which should be able to deal with this Tyranitar nicely, as it does have that super effective Mach Punch and whatnot. So, I actually predicted a switch here and try to go for the Spore, but he leaves his Tyranitar in an Athlete Fodder, and this battle could have been ended pretty much right here, as I do go for the Sword Stance and get a little greedy. But he actually gets the first turn wake and is able to nail me and take me out with Nice Beam. So there goes any potential of a Breloom sweep right there. And this battle is pretty much going to be longer and whatnot. So yeah. And now I'm going to be sending out Dugtrio to revenge kill the Tyranitar with a reversal. And yeah. And sorry guys, I just cannot speak right now, because I just got out of call some stuff, but anyways, Jirachi comes in, I go for the Earthquake, Jirachi goes for the U-turn, sends in the Heatran, and I'm going to be sending in my Starmie as a little pivot, and this is actually a bulky variant of Starmie, and Earth Power is looking like a 3-8 KO, from that range, and Heatran is looking like it's going to be 2-hit KO'd with the Scald from there, and after one more Earth Power, Scald won't be able to take the thing out, and he's going to be sending in this Jirachi afterwards, and because I do not, and I'm just going to be hitting myself, sorry, I'm just going to try doing this in one take, I apologize. So just call it a one-take Friday. But anyways, I see that I outspeed Jirachi. Which means it's probably a Bandit set. And after the Scald, Jirachi just splits with a little bit. But it brings in Genesect to get one last kill before it's pretty much sent to Ubers. And it's actually going to let me switch into my Heatran, which is nicknamed Snake. And I'm just going to tell you right now, since I can't use this team anymore, Heatran's nicknamed Snake because it has a shed shell, just in case if any Dugtrio wants to come in, I can switch into my Thundurus or something like that to Sponge and Earthquake. But after the Thunderbolt, my Heatran's going to be roasting this Genesect, Fire Blast, and that will be the game. So, I just want to lament a little bit on Genesect going to Ubers. Well, as overcentralizing as it was, in my opinion, I mean, it almost got up to 50% in the testing. But, I'm actually going to miss Genesect. And my best memory was probably against Quick Bob Hero. And that was the absolute best memory of Genesect that I've had. Just that incredibly risky play I did with the blocking the Choice Scarf with the Expert Belt with the Gladius that just went for the HP Fire. Just, oh my goodness, that feeling just, it was amazing. Just pulling off a bluff like that. And just knowing where I came from about 9 months ago, that bluff felt really good. So, Genesect, I'd like to send you off now. Have fun in Ubers, and do your thing. So, good game, QuarterGhost, and I'll be seeing you in the future, Genesect. Rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time.